This has been a great day. It's been a great day for me. Got some things done. Had some silly ideas, and here's one. In banter on the internet with that Oliver guy, Chris Losey, we got to talking about number of plow bottoms, and that gave me an idea. We're going to call this the Great Plow Bottom Challenge video. And that's why I'm sitting here. I have pen and paper, stupid phone in hand, adult beverage behind me. I'm going to go around and document all of my moldboard plows by brand, bottom, and anything else I can think up in the short term. I am going to challenge that Oliver guy, Chris Losey, and Mike Calsum to count their plow bottoms and post a video and challenge anyone they would like to challenge. So I guess without further ado, I think there are only 2 bottoms in this building, but there are 4 just outside the door waiting on parts so that it can get moved indoors. But the interesting thing of this video, in my mind anyway, I'm up to 5 meadow green plows. 4 of them are semi-mounted, 1 546, 3 565s, and I have the 365 fully mounted plow. I can count those bottoms in my mind quite easily. Let's see, 4 times 4 is 6, no, wait a minute. See, I'm already screwing up. 3 times 4 is 12, and there's 2 5 bottoms. So there's 22. Oliver accounts for 22. We'll just write that down. International. I have international plows. I have a 514, a 16, and a 70. Those are all 4 bottom plows. And I have, I don't even know what model number it is, but it's 2 or 3. We're going to count it as 3. So you've got 15 IH. Alice Chalmers plows. I have 2 4 bottoms. We'll write that down. 2. 2 bottoms, I have 3. One of which is right over there on the D15. We'll show you in just a second. And 3 bottoms, I don't even have a clue. I'll have to walk around, and I won't run the camera the whole time because there's going to be quite a bit of walking involved in this. And I also have 3 just bottoms on shanks that I guess I could count that as 1 3 bottom plow. Probably do that. We just want to have a total number. And then I have 2 others, I guess we'll call them. They're both 1 bottom. One is a Brindley for Cub Cadet, and the other is similar, but I'm not sure what it fits. It's really nice. Somebody out there probably needs it. I don't know. I bought it at an auction. At any rate, yep, there's the 856. It just went on a diet. That is a Model 60, we're going to call it 2. It's really a 63 that somebody cut down to 2 bottoms. Okay, so that's the first one. That is the 365. Yeah, there again, it's a 3 bottom plow that has had an add a bottom put on it. So it's a 4 bottom. Total number is what we're after here. I will bring you back when I get somewhere else to count. Well, I was just getting ready to start talking about this 565 Oliver, which is probably one of the nicest plows I own. That's the 4-bottom that's set on 414s with all the new wear parts. Then I spot the walk plow, which is really, it needs one new handle, but other than that, you had a horse, you could take that out and use it. Okay, that's it for this building. A couple little AC discs there, but we're not counting discs today. I looked over there, did not find anything, somehow. That is a 16 International. Yeah, that's a project. That is a 64 Alice snap coupler, I believe. We've had lots of discussions about that. Pretty sure it's a 64. That is the fast hitch. There's another bottom in that barrel along with the rest of the parts. There, talk about a project. We're just counting bottoms today. We're not putting them together. Over here, there is a 53 Alice. That's a parts plow. Looks like I've already taken some colders off of it. Buried in the weeds is a, I want to say, a number 3 subsoiler that I'm going to give to Evan Austin someday if we ever get to Indiana or he gets to Iowa. That is a 9,000, I believe, Alice semi-mount 4-bottom slat that is in the process of being parted out. I am just not sure on this one if that's a 63 or 73 semi-mount. It has characteristics of both series, and my mind has not figured it out yet, which it doesn't matter, but I would really like to know. Back in there is a gorgeous little 53 snap coupler plow that I need to sell. Some of this stuff needs to sell. I don't need all these plows. In here, there is a 53 and 2 63s. And that's it for this area. There's a 73 out on top of that hill that I have counted, but I'm not gonna walk all the way out there. I'll bring you back when we get to the next location. All right, we're inside another building, and there are the 3 slat bottoms that I got from my buddy Kenny when I was up at Winthrop, which I need to get back up there. He's got more stuff he wants to sell me. There is this is somewhat related, a Yetter Colder that I've morphed with an Alice shank. I think I talked about that in another video. There it is. Knew I left a beer around here somewhere. All right, so back to what we were discussing. I just about counted that 70 as a 3-bottom plow, but there's the 4th bottom. I would like to put that back together, but I keep not finding the carriage bolts that hold that on. And as hard as it pulled at Marshalltown last summer, I don't know if I really want to put it back on. Someday, I don't remember, probably only one. That is just a 52 Alice snap coupler plow I got when I bought one of my CAs. It's kind of strange. It's one of those that could be for sale pretty easy. I don't need it. Out there, 2 more of the Olivers, the 546 and the 565 parts plow. I really hope I can get that pull bar off the 565 to work on the 546, because it's in much nicer condition. And in here, there are two 73 slat bottoms. The one I've been using consistently, the one that is in fantastic shape that I want to try out, and a 63 that I used to use before I got the slat bottoms. There are the weights that came off the 856. The 82 trail mower, 1,020 tires off my cousin's dump truck. I don't know what I'm ever going to do with them, but the price is right, so they're here. 565, 5/16s, well, 4 plus 1, with new tail wheel tire. We take this one to plow days. 546 gets in line, it will probably bump this out of the rotation. That is the 540 International. This is the 70, and you can see the beam sticks out because the fourth bottom is on that pallet. And last but not least, a sad story. 52 Alice snap coupler plow that I cannot get to go in the ground. Maybe we can put it on that CA someday and make it work. I don't know. I need to put my paper down. There's a grain truck that I may or may not sell. I don't know, it doesn't owe me anything. Anyway, I haven't done all of the math yet. I guess I could do another short segment sitting in the chair. Yeah, there's that stupid thing. At least it runs and drives now. I think I'll do that because I've got to count the ones in here and then make a final tally, and I will bring you back when I have the math completed. Well, back in the shop, I have crunched the numbers. I have come up with the fact I have 22 Oliver plow bottoms, only 15 International, interestingly enough. 47 Alice Chalmers, 3 others, for a grand total of 87. Interestingly enough, when I get done talking to you folks here, I'm going to take the narrow front 45 for a tractor ride and see if I got my transmission oil leak fixed today, or if we're going to have to pull the shifter off of that and change that gasket. Interestingly enough, one of the stops I'm going to make, quite possibly the only stop I'm going to make on tonight's ride, is my neighbor friend Mark's house, and I'm going to look at a plow that he's going to give me. And I can't remember if it's a 2 or a 3 bottom, but it's International. If it's 3 bottom, that'll get me up to an even 90. How cool would that be? Now, I want to throw this in because I've watched all of Chris's videos on the plow tour that he has several times, because I'm always looking for, I need help trying to figure out what bottoms, or what like when I brought that 365 home, I had no idea what model it was, and I knew that one of those videos in his plow collection tour, and it was, and I discovered it, and it's in there. And then I did a little more searching, and it turns out Ross the Oliver man of all people just bought a 365 this year. I had a lot of fun doing this today. I really hope that anybody that watches this or participates in the challenge, just have fun with it. I mean, it was a good time. I've had a great day overall. I'm going to take a tractor for a ride and see if I manage to fix the silly thing today or not. It's just been a great day. I posted some shorts and some other videos, got another one ready, and now I did a video on that 856. We got videos for days to post. Little update. I stopped at Mark's and looked at that plow. It is an International. I think it's a Little Genius, but I'm not positive. It is going to come here, and that will bring my grand total to 90 plow bottoms. I'll probably need 3 of them, but you know, a junkie is a junkie is a junkie. I guess that's where we're at with that. But the grand total is 90, and I thank you for watching.